After spawning into the garden and having a little coffee, I realized it might be time to take down my tallest sunflower.
Alright, I'll try to make this video pretty quick. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but I could tell the birds have been picking at this sunflower, so it's probably time to take it. It's about 9.5 feet tall. My other one, it still has all of its florets. I might be able to take this one anyway, but I think I'm going to wait until I see the birds starting to remove it, or at least wait till all those petals fall off. To try to preserve the stem, I'm going to use a hacksaw, though I could probably just get away with shears. I just like the flat, clean cut. You can even tell by the stem there, it's rotting out there. Better lighting, you can see where it's just gone bad, it's rotting. A lot of these seeds I'm just going to avoid altogether, so I'm going to look at the things that seem like they might still be viable and just do the best I can with that. On that same note, I think what I'll do is I might take this one as well, or maybe, I don't know. These florets aren't coming off too easy. Alright, never mind. I'll just give this a couple more days. Be a little more patient with it. The good thing about trying to get it while it's still green before it dries out is at least you're avoiding a lot of the chaff that way. I'm not sure if there's really a best way to do it, but it's a little easier to pull them out when it's dry. Gotta get rid of anything that looks like it has mold on it from how that rotted. And I'm really not sure by the time I look at all this if I'm even going to bother trying these, because I want to avoid that moldy stuff altogether. Okay guys, so you can see that these big white seeds that are sitting in this brine that I made, they've all been sitting here for like a day now. The big white seeds are from that big sunflower, but it was such a badly aged sunflower where it started to rot that I don't know if I even trust these seeds really. And then the black seeds here actually came from a smaller sunflower. So now that they've been soaking for a day, I'm going to drain these out and then put them on some wax paper to dry. Alright, now ideally you'll find a good place to put your seeds so they can dry out. At this time, This is just the best place I can do this for demonstration purposes. I'm going to relocate these to a more stable place to dry after this recording here, but you basically just want to try to give them good space and let them dry. One thing that helps as well is to take paper towels and blot them so that you can take away some excess moisture. If you really want to be thorough, you can just kind of turn them around a little and then try blotting again. I don't have many seeds because of how that one sunflower was like rotten, and then the other sunflower that has these black seeds was so small. That's basically what you do to dry them. Then you just let them air dry, maybe overnight for another day. Ultimately, I decided that the only place I really have available is a spot right by the grill where actually my other sunflower is relaxing. I'm drying it out, but since there's not many seeds and this is about all the space I need, I'm just going to use this to dry them out. I guess I'll find out if animals eat this before I can.
And now that I've let the seeds dry overnight, I'm just applying a butter flavored cooking spray. You could use whatever cooking spray you want on the baking sheet. Then I'm just dumping out the seeds onto the baking sheet. And you're going to want to make sure that you spread these out evenly so that they have good distribution and can bake thoroughly. Now place the seeds into an oven that has been preheated to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. After 40 minutes, take the seeds out and place them on the table. Give them a few minutes to rest so they can cool down and release some moisture and become brittle.
By the way, guys, I found out that I really didn't have to try all that hard trying to remove the chaff, because a lot of it's just going to fry down into like dust when you try to bake it. And then when you go to pick up the seeds, it's mostly going to stick to this pan that you sprayed anyway. So, you know, I guess you could save yourself some effort and time by not worrying so much about the chaff like I was doing. I got our little bag of seeds here. Now, like I said, I baked these for half an hour. I baked them for 40 minutes actually at 300 degrees. Interesting thing is about these big seeds is that the seed inside is about the same size I'd expect from one of these black seeds. Let's see how it is. And it's really good. That salt flavor actually does make it all the way through to the seed. I soaked them overnight and then I let them dry for about a day. Now a black seed, here we go. It's about the same size. And again, that's really good too. So now, let's check out this device I found online. They call it a melon seed peeler. They also say that it can help open up sunflower seeds. I don't know if it'll even work, but I was curious about it. So here's this, what they call a melon seed peeler. I actually don't know if it even works. But apparently, if you just touch that button, it lights up. I'm presuming that means it's on. And then, from what I could read on the instructions, you find the right slot for the seed, and I don't even know because I've never tried this, but I'm guessing it should try to do this. Okay, so, not sure what happened there. I think maybe that seed was just empty anyway. Let's try again. It worked. Uh-oh. Let's try again. I think it's trying to feed through and it's not getting a good enough grip on it. Maybe if I try it upside down. Let me try maybe a smaller hole for this one. Okay, maybe an even smaller one, I don't know. This seed is just not cracking. Alright, so I'm going to try one of the little black seeds. See what happens there. It just spit it right out because I guess that wasn't... let's try it wide. Uh-oh. Oh, it just stuck in there now. I'm going to try again. Maybe I'll shove this one in there to help that one go through. Nope. It's not going to work. Okay, now it kicked that one out by putting that seed in the second slot. Alright, so I don't know if it's just that seed in particular. This one seems like it's just so small that the machine just shoots it out. Alright. I put it in upside down that time just to see if that makes a difference. It's blinking like it's like stuck or something. Well, I was actually hoping this would make things pretty effortless, but it's amazing how difficult it's being. But I found that if you get something stuck in this one, try this one. That's not working either. Okay. Apparently it's, oops. Hey, I found a way to make it work. By banging the seed with it. Okay, I must say I have a lot better luck just cracking it open with my hands. So, hopefully that saves you some money.